Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Just My Thoughts. I am your host, Lawrence. Um, Today, I'm going to try to make this one quick. And I know I say that every time, but this time I really want to try to keep this like 5 minutes and under, so I'm going to try to be quick. Okay. Today, I'm going to talk about a concept. Sort of I guess I wouldn't call it a way of life, but sort of a concept I'm living by. I call it a Ronin Scholar. Originally, I liked Rogue Scholar, but actually it turns out that's actually a real thing, and you don't want to go around claiming titles that you don't officially have, So I came up with a Ronin Scholar. If you don't know, a Ronin is a masterless samurai. Okay? So, by Ronin Scholar, I am a masterless scholar. So, Ronin Scholar, and I got a little creed, a little saying that goes after it. It goes, no masters, no gods, and no monsters. Okay? So, no masters mean, you know how you go to school, you're in college, and they tell you what you have to study, and a lot of times it's not of interest to you, but you kind of have to do as required, which is understandable if you go into certain fields, I suppose. But since I'm talking about lifelong pursuit of knowledge for no other goal than personal amusement or enlightenment, or however you like to say it, I take a masterless approach. So what that means is I don't know if you heard that, but that is my daughter saying hi. So, no masters mean no one deciding my course of study. I pretty much study whatever interests me. That's kind of, I suppose, my only requirement, that I find some interest in the subject. So, no one demanding what I study, no one has a say in what I study. I yield to no one, basically. No gods mean everyone is questionable. Okay? So let's say somebody like Jordan Peterson. I'm a big Jordan Peterson fan. I learn a lot from Jordan Peterson, but if Jordan Peterson says something that I don't necessarily agree with, I feel like I should question that. Whether that requires further study, or if I ever had the opportunity to, talk to him in person, maybe debate him or some such, whatever that lies. But basically what that means is no one is unquestionable. anybody's infallible. That's sort of always been there with me. I remember kind of getting in trouble in school. Let's see, my throat a little dry. Getting in trouble in school because I had a habit of questioning my teachers, and they took it as a threat to their authority. I never meant it as such. To be honest, I'm a very curious person. Plus, if you're going to explain some knowledge to me and something doesn't sound right or something I don't understand, I feel like I should be able to ask. And the fact that a person would get upset that you asked a question, it just seems silly. Perhaps it's insecurity, perhaps they don't know the subject as well as they thought. I don't know, but either way, anybody is questionable. I do not care who you are. We are all equal. So a friend told me once that I was unteachable because I chose to question everything, and he said nobody else could teach me anything. I don't agree with that assessment, but I understand what he meant, and that's what he's referring to, the whole question everybody. Like, if I went to the doctor and the doctor told me something and I didn't think it was correct, I'm going to ask the doctor. And if it still doesn't sound correct, I'm going to research it myself. I understand that's a doctor. I understand that that's his trade. And to be honest, I will yield to authority. Like, if I don't know the field of study, this field in question as much, I will yield to your authority if the logic makes sense. I have no problem with that. But if the logic does not make sense, you either have to explain it or I have to go around you. But I'm never just going to yield just because of your title. So that's where the no gods part come in. No monsters means no fears. Basically, no fear of areas to study, no getting intimidated by certain fields. Like, at some point, I don't have the time. Right now, like, I got so much stuff I'm studying and interested in, but I want to get around to quantum mechanics. So at some point, I'm going to do that. I have no real experience in that area of expertise, but that's something I want to get into. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the basic concept of Roman scholar. That's pretty much the concept of Roman scholar. No masters, no gods, and no monsters. I've kind of always been like this. I just kind of now putting a name to it, but I think I've always been this way when it comes to knowledge. So I guess I'm sort of like developing and refining it and kind of putting a title to it, I suppose. But yeah. I guess that's it. That's the basic concept of Ronin scholar, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching this video. I don't know, should anybody watch this and find this useful or helpful? They're just my thoughts. Until next time.